This story is about why Mario hates mushrooms, but his family had a great love for mushrooms, especially his mother, who would use them in all sorts of delicious dishes, from pasta to soups to sauces. However, Mario had a strong aversion to mushrooms, and he could not understand why his family loved them so much. He found their texture and taste unpleasant, and even the sight of them made him feel queasy. Mario's dislike of mushrooms was so strong that he refused to eat any dish that contained them, much to the chagrin of his mother and other family members. One day, while out playing in the city sewerage, Mario, as if by a miracle, he entered the enchanted world of Princess Peach. Mario came across a strange-looking mushroom that he had never seen before. Without thinking, he picked it up and examined it closely, marveling at its odd shape and color. Suddenly, he began to feel strange, and before he knew it, he had grown to twice his size. He felt powerful and strong, but also scared and confused. Mario soon realized that the mushroom he had picked up was not an ordinary mushroom, but a magic mushroom that had the power to transform whoever would take. He also realized that his aversion to mushrooms was rooted in a childhood incident where he accidentally ate a poisonous mushroom and became very sick. From that day on, Mario's aversion to mushrooms was replaced with a deep fear and hatred of them. He could not bear the thought of anyone else suffering from the same fate as he did, and so he refused to let his family use mushrooms in their dishes. Over time, Mario learned to control his fear and hatred of mushrooms, and he even came to appreciate their usefulness in certain contexts. However, he remained cautious around them, knowing that their power could be dangerous if not used wisely. And so, Mario continued to fight against the evil Bowser and his minions, always on the lookout for any dangerous mushrooms that could pose a threat to himself or his friends. Mario hated mushrooms in his dishes. The texture was slimy and the taste was earthy. He never understood why people enjoyed them so much. But one day, while on a trip to the Mushroom Kingdom, he discovered the incredible power of mushroom juice. As he wandered through the lush forests of the Mushroom Kingdom, he stumbled upon a hidden grove filled with strange and exotic mushrooms. He was curious and decided to try one. He picked a small mushroom and ate it. To his surprise, he felt a rush of energy coursing through his veins. He felt stronger, faster, and more powerful than he ever had before. He discovered that the mushroom juice had given him superhuman abilities. He could jump higher, run faster, and even shoot fireballs from his hands. It was incredible. From that day on, Mario became obsessed with mushroom juice. He would drink it every chance he got. Mario became a hero in the Mushroom Kingdom, using his newfound powers to defeat Bowser and save Princess Peach. And all the while, he never once touched a mushroom on his plate. In the end, Mario learned that sometimes it's not about the taste of a food, but the power it can give you. Mushroom juice may not have been the most delicious drink, but it gave him the strength he needed to save the Mushroom Kingdom time and time again. Mario and Princess Peach were strolling through the forest when they stumbled upon a brightly colored mushroom. Without hesitation, Peach encouraged Mario to eat the mushroom, promising that it would give him superpowers and make him invincible. Mario, always up for an adventure, eagerly took a bite and was immediately struck with a rush of euphoria. Colors seemed to swirl around him, and he felt like he was floating on air. But as time went on, Mario began to feel increasingly disoriented and disconnected from reality. He stumbled and tripped over his own feet, unable to focus on anything other than the strange sensations coursing through his body. As they continued on their journey, Peach began to worry that the mushroom had been a bad idea. She tried to help Mario regain his senses, but it was no use. Finally, she had to admit that she had made a mistake, and they needed to get help immediately, and quickly summoned an ambulance to take Mario to the nearest hospital. After taking the antidote, Mario began to feel like himself again, and he and Peach continued on their adventure, wiser and more cautious than before. As Mario slowly began to regain his strength, Peach stayed by his side, offering words of encouragement and support. Finally, the doctors deemed Mario well enough to leave the hospital, and Peach helped him back to their adventure, taking extra care to avoid any more questionable mushrooms along the way. There were two brothers named Luigi and Mario who had a dream of opening their own business as plumbers. They knew that it was a risky venture, but they believed in themselves and their skills. However, when they told their family about their plans, they were met with skepticism and even laughter. Their family members thought that it was a silly idea and that they would never succeed. Despite the discouragement, Luigi and Mario refused to give up on their dream. They knew that it was going to be a difficult journey, but they were willing to work hard to make it happen. They spent months researching and planning their business, and they saved up every penny they could. Finally, the day came when they opened their own plumbing company. They had no customers and no jobs, but they were determined to make it work. They went door to door, handing out flyers and business cards, hoping to find someone who needed their services. At first, it was a slow start, but they never gave up. They continued to work hard, even when it seemed like their business would never take off. Slowly but surely, they began to get a few customers. They were so grateful for each and every job they received, and they worked tirelessly to ensure that their clients were happy. Over time, word of their excellent work spread, and they started getting more and more customers. Their family members were surprised and impressed by their success, and they realized that they had been wrong to doubt them. Luigi and Mario's plumbing company became one of the most successful in their town. They worked hard, treated their customers with kindness and respect, and never gave up on their dreams. They proved that with determination and a good spirit, anything is possible. And so, Luigi and Mario lived happily ever after, running their successful plumbing business and inspiring others to never give up on their dreams. Once upon a time, in the Mushroom Kingdom, there lived two brothers, Mario and Luigi. They were known throughout the kingdom for their bravery and courage in defeating evil creatures that threatened the peace and safety of the land. The brothers were also good friends with Princess Peach, who ruled over the kingdom. One day, while the brothers were out on a walk, they received a distress signal from Princess Peach. They rushed back to the castle to find that the princess had been kidnapped by the evil Bowser, king of the Koopas. Mario and Luigi knew they had to act fast to save their friend. They immediately set out on a dangerous journey through the Mushroom Kingdom, facing many obstacles and enemies along the way. They battled through dark forests, across treacherous rivers, and over steep mountains, never giving up in their quest to rescue Princess Peach. They even had to face Bowser's minions, such as Goombas, Koopa Troopas, and even the fierce and fiery dragon, Bowser Jr. But despite the dangers and setbacks, Mario and Luigi persevered. They used their wits and their special abilities, such as Mario's jumping skills and Luigi's strength, to overcome every challenge they faced. Finally, they arrived at Bowser's castle, where the evil king was holding Princess Peach captive. They fought their way through Bowser's minions and faced Bowser himself in a fierce battle. The battle was long and grueling, but Mario and Luigi refused to give up. They fought with all their might, using every weapon at their disposal. In the end, they emerged victorious, and Bowser was defeated. Princess Peach was overjoyed to see her friends and thanked them for their bravery and courage in rescuing her. She knew she could always count on Mario and Luigi to come to her aid whenever she was in trouble. And so, the Mushroom Kingdom was once again safe and peaceful, thanks to the heroics of Mario and Luigi. They returned to their home, content in the knowledge that they had saved the day once again, and ready for whatever adventures lay ahead. Once upon a time, Mario was just an ordinary plumber, living in the shadow of his superstar brother, Luigi. He was considered a loser by his family, and no one believed in him. However, one day, Mario found himself in the magical Mushroom Kingdom, where he embarked on a quest to rescue Princess Peach from the evil Bowser. Through his bravery, determination, and a little help from his friend Toad, Mario defeated Bowser and saved the princess. This heroic act transformed Mario's reputation, earning him fame and admiration throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi was inspired by his brother's bravery and decided to join him on future adventures, becoming a famous hero in his own right. From that day forward, Mario was no longer a loser in his family's eyes, but a true hero who proved that anyone can achieve greatness with hard work and courage.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and have fun. Here I have some special videos for you.